To my brother, Amir, I hope you are remaining safe in this war. I must apologize for the lack of letters. This past year has been busy to say the least. After much preparation, I have finally wed. My bride is a woman named Lenota. She is from a simple family, yet we get along well. I'm sure you will meet her upon your return. Nora has decided to follow her dear friend, Lady Christina, to her home in Willow Creek to work as a nanny. We haven't heard much from her, but she has written stating that she is safe and taking care of Christina's firstborn. I will miss her presence, but it is to be expected. To everyone's surprise, Mother is with child yet again. She and Cornelius are rather excited. I suspect she has been feeling rather empty, with her children growing up and starting families of our own. Speaking of children, I am happy to announce that my wife and I are expecting as well. Perhaps she will have returned from the war by time it is born. It seems that your son will have plenty of family to play with. Your brother, Stephen.
Hey y'all, my name is Morgana and welcome back to the Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. The year has come, the time is nigh, it is year 1342, and we are going to be rolling for our currently enlisted Sim, which is literally just Amir, to see if he survives this war. So we'll be rolling a d20, and if he rolls a 3, then he dies as a cause of war. I've rolled for everyone else in the camp and they've been fine. So what does our dear Amir get? A 9. He is perfectly fine. He is a-okay and set to go home. And I'm sure he's super excited. He's ready to go home. He wants to try for a baby with Mary. I don't think this necessarily means he wants to see Mary or be with her any type of way, but I think this war has him thinking about his future. All the men are here. Ignore the ones not properly dressed. All the men are here getting ready to make the long march home back to Henford on Bagley. And we will be back when he's at his abode. Okay, after a long and tedious journey, Amir has finally made his way safely back home. He's looking smug as ever, and I think that, I think that his wife is going to be the one to greet him, ask about his day and all that. Ask about day. His mother is going to be a second as well. You know, hug him and yeah, give him a hug. As far as she was aware, she didn't know if he was coming back home. Don't kick over my trash. Instead, how about you feed the chickens? There's 8 of you in here, right? 1? Okay. I feel like that's a lie. But look. Okay, he's already being a little mean. She dislikes malicious interactions. Yeah. They have a difficult dynamic. Yeah. And okay. Well, there goes that little bit of friendship there. Goodness gracious. He's probably only gotten rougher from war. And honestly, both of them want another child. So I think that they can just go ahead and woo, to be completely honest. Now that we have a bit more space in the house, she has a higher chance of Amir. You literally want a child with her. Maybe he's like, I initiate these things. Is that it? Are you being all macho, hyper-masculine? Is that what you want? Or do you have, at least, y'all need to cool off a bit before you jump right into it? I might have been a bit too hasty. But she's not feeling well. She's going to reject you. Okay. You both clearly just need some time apart to focus on something else. Amir, your mother's here. Did she get a chance to greet you? Let's have her come down and greet you. She's been wanting to chat with you for a long time. Maybe Mary can get started on dinner. She's been wanting to up her cooking skill for a while. You did talk to him. Complete. Oh, and he has to meet his son. Okay, so let's have you go ahead and make a meal. Just make some pottage. Please don't start a fire. And dear cute little Humphrey is going to come and wonder who this guy is. And just be like, just start talking. I think this is him meeting his father for the first time. Yep. Marjorie is hanging out with the mean one. They're both mean. Jesus. You clean the coops while you're out here. You're not doing anything. There are a few chores that need to be done around the house, but I think everyone right now is just like talking to Amir. I think the siblings are avoiding him. Nasir might be the only one who actually goes up to him. Look, he's seeing his son for the first time. He definitely wants another one of these. He's like, wow, I made that. Oh, look at his mother. She's so happy he's here and alive. Look at her bump. She's so pregnant. And he's just gonna get settled back into the house and his new life. You might want to be a bit more friendly with the woman you want to have more children with. You know, just a bit. He came down and immediately was like rude and demeaning, bro. Like she's a little slow-witted, but she's not dumb, you know? She's not just gonna take that. I don't know, just be kinder to her. See, she forgave you. Order Mary to clean. I do not do that. Thank you. He's like, okay, you've mothered my son well. You've done a good job. Wow, no matter what he does, the relationship is just not a challenge with sword. No. Talk about warm temperature. Yeah, he came on spring harvest, which we need to go get. We need to get the harvest and put that away so we have more fruits and whatnot to cook with. Enthused about fitness. I think Nasir is pretty curious, and as an aspiring knight himself, I think he's going to have quite a few questions. You hate, what'd you do to Mary to get like, I forgot. I think he's going to obsess about this whole knights thing. Jesus, Nasir, only Amir likes you, bro. Oh, Lynota came to visit. I guess she kept hearing about this Amir fellow and she never got to meet him because he went off to war. Did you ruin your relationship again? She is unamused. Amir, step away for a second. And geez, these two are not getting along at all. Give a friendly introduction. Just step away from them. Get away. She is unamused. She was missing you so much. You come back and you're just a complete jerk. Like, I think that whole hopeless romantic, just married phase, she only really got to know him for 3 months, and it's not even that he's changed. He's just showing his true colors now. But for someone who says he wants more children, you're certainly not making it easy for you to get there, you know? And Mary is just kind of sticking close to Amir, as far as she can get from Nasir, clearly. Lynota's here, so, you know, don't do nothing crazy. How do you feel about Lynota, by the way? Basic looking. He thinks that she's a nature maniac. And she thinks he's interesting. Yeah, that's about how things go when people meet this guy. Even as this kid does what he loves most, he's angry. Okay. So, I think tomorrow, now that Amir is back, we're going to focus on getting Mary pregnant again, which means he has to suck it up a few more times, actually, to get kids. You know, she's not going to want to do anything with you, and you clearly don't want to do anything with her, but you're going to have to come to some middle ground at some point in time. And Alice is, she's taking care of the garden. Amir is taking a nap. Mary is doing some chores. She just wants to get out the house and get away from Amir. all of the shock of how he is and how he was talking to her and treating her. It was just, she needed some space. She needed some space. He seemed pretty pleased with Humphrey and how he turned out. I'm not sure what type of father he'll be now that he's actually in the picture 5 years later. Because Humphrey's about to age up, ain't he? This is... Okay, Nicola's birthday is tomorrow. And I forgot when I said Alice would be giving birth. I think Monday night, Tuesday night, something like that. Yeah, like Amir, his birthday is coming up soon as well. And I just want them to get pregnant again. Did I call Mary Lynota? No, I met Mary. Lynota is a different person's husband. But also, I think that Amir would like to see where Stephen is, because Stephen's still in the village. Of course, he missed Nura. Nura's all the way in Willow Creek with her friend Christina. Okay, Amir has come to visit Stephen's house. He unfortunately is not here. He actually went off to go to work a little early, and he has some business to take care of, so he's not here. But he's still gonna visit anyways. He likes Lynota. I think he can see how she is a good fit for his brother. And he's just taking a bit of a look around the place, just seeing how things are, checking out what he has. And he's pretty impressed. He's pretty impressed. You know, his academic brother, his academic little brother. He's, yeah. Lynota is bathing. Okay. Some people are adopting cats. The Aguileras are adopting all the cats. I hope it's not the one I'm thinking of. He's getting a little tired, so maybe he'll actually come and officially visit his brother when he's here at a different date. Or maybe we'll just invite him over because Nasir has been wanting to cloud gaze with him as well. Don't take a nap here. We know you're kind of tired. He came to do a surprise visit and it didn't work. So these two allergies are suffering. So let's just head back home, I guess. And maybe tomorrow we'll invite Stephen over because, you know, Amir wants to see his little brother, his brother that's not so little anymore, you know? Oh, Nura's here. She must have gotten word that some battles have ended and that her brother has come back and came to give him a bit of a visit. So he's going to talk to her for a bit. They haven't talked in a long time. He probably barely recognizes her because of how big she's gotten. Look at her. She's a woman now. He's like, wow, you can stand up actually right next to me. She's dazed. Don't know what she's got going on. She's made a lot of jumps recently and changes recently. Oh my, I left for a second and her clothes are gone again. Hate when that happens. Affection, family kiss. You're like, I'm sorry. You've been doing a great job being a mother to our son. And I should have showed you proper care and respect. I feel that, you know, I have lost a bit of my gentle touch or, you know, the gentleness I should have had. Did you just threaten to hit her? Amir. Jesus. At least pretend for a bit. For a bit. Jesus, you make this so difficult. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Just don't do that. Common sense, buddy. Swap baby milestone stories. Hear about what your baby got up to. Oh, okay. She is unamused and she's going to bed. Oh Lord, having more children with her is going to be one of the most difficult things. Don't go to sleep. Because neither one of them really want to, they don't like each other. Their marriage was arranged and its cracks are showing for sure, you know? She's feeling terrible and she's trying to put her, okay. Just go to sleep early. Just go to bed early, Mary. I'm so sorry that you have to be married to this guy. This is what I feared when they first got arranged and we saw that she was actually a sweet girl. It's like, but Amir, he held it together that first couple months and then he went to war and he came back. I don't know what happened to this guy. Well, he was always like this, but like, come on now. Y'all just missed it, but she keeps yelling at Marjorie for bullying when it's always Nasir. Like, Nasir will sit here and torment her, and as soon as Marjorie defends herself or says something back, Alice is like yelling at her. Alice, you're going after the wrong person. Jeez. You have these two psychopathic sons, and you're going at the girl trying to defend herself. Nura was quiet about it. Marjorie will like, she'll be upset, but she'll say something back. Nura just kind of like, Nura and Stephen didn't say much back to their brothers when they were acting like this. But geez, Alice, come on now. Okay, it's early the next morning, and I'm getting everyone situated for the day, and Amir just had this random fear pop up. He is afraid of being cheated on. So I guess he's come to his senses, and he's like, she could simply satisfy, you know, whatever needs he's not meeting by being a butt with someone else, which is completely true. She could. Granted, she probably has limited, you know, resources to do so at this time period, but she has a sister, a wealthy sister, and a well-off brother. If she were to divorce him, she would be perfectly fine. She's not reliant on him in any capacity, you know? And I think he's like, it would not be good for my social reputation if now he wants to chat with her. It would not be good for my social reputation if my wife was publicly cheating on me, or if we were to divorce or whatever, you know, because at the end of the day, no matter what, he's going to care about his image. So he's probably going to spend time actually not being rude to her. Like, they don't have to be besties. They don't even have to be in love, but just don't treat her like trash, bro. It's not that difficult, but for him, it's a whole side quest. But also, it is little Nicola's birthday. So honestly, I want to go ahead and age her up. I don't want to beat around the bush. So I'll wait till she wakes up, and then we'll age her up like right away. Because I can't be bothered anymore. I'm sorry. I'm tired of having toddlers. We have another one on the way. And I just want to get it over and done with. Okay, so Amir has kind of got his act together, and he brought back up his friendship with Mary. And she is stuffing her face as usual. Like, you see how much better things are when you're not, like, being terrible? Compliment her appearance, all that. Don't have to do nothing crazy. Blow her a kiss. Okay, you see how well things go. Grim, I swear. You see how well things go when you're not being a butt, bro? It's almost like things go easier when you're not being mean. So woohoo with her, because you never got a chance to do it yesterday. And I want babies, and both of you want kids as well. Okay, see, now she's agreeing. You see, like, you came in with the worst attitude, and that's why nothing was working out for you. Did y'all eat all the food? Oh, no. There's still some left. I was about to say, what about Nicola? Speaking of her, I will age her up in just a bit. Let's go ahead and plant some summer stuff, huh? Well, while they do that, what are you doing? Running around? Okay. You can run around to your heart's content in just a moment, little girl, because it is your birthday. So let's go ahead and age her up into a child. I'm nervous and excited. So I have my D20 out already. We are going to avoid, okay, you went out of my camera, girl. We want to avoid numbers 9 and 19. So let's roll. She got a 9, which is crazy because it was just on a 9 from Amir's roll. I'm pleading with her. I'm pleading for her. I don't care. She's a dog lover. She's joyless and melancholic. Is this because she spent her entire toddlerhood pretty much alone? She was kind of neglected a little bit in terms of like socially by the rest of her siblings and even her parents. Everyone was just really too busy for her, and she was kind of She was on her own until Humphrey came around. Okay, so I guess that's it. So maybe she'll find solace in like pets and animals instead. But we'll never know that if she I didn't think I was actually gonna get rolled for her death. So let us actually let me find a death that will like not have her go away. I guess I'll say embarrassment for now. Or actually, is there like death by sadness? Yeah, there's a sadness death. I don't remember the name of it. Um, of exertion, overheating, steam. Okay, we'll say embarrassment for now. Yeah, you're not getting soup, buddy. And her father's not here to plead for her. Which means it's up to somebody else. Okay. She's dead behind the shed, which is, I hate to see that. Someone needs to come and help her. Someone needs to come help her. Her father's not here, and he's the one with the magic touch. So let's wait for Grim to come around. Here he is. Oh god, is Nasir... I don't even think Nasir's capable of... He's enraged. Yell at the Grim Reaper. I don't think that's a good idea. He's... Okay, plead for her. I don't think yelling at him will work, bro. Will this work? Can you plead and will he listen? Please, not Nicola. Stephen's calling. This is not a good time. No! No, we needed Cornelius. Nicola. I'm genuinely upset. I wanted Nicola to survive so bad. Our only child with chocolate skin. Okay. This is our first loss in a while. And you know what? I think it's Amir's negative ass energy. Everything was kind of balanced out. And then Nasir turned into a psychopath. And his sociopathic brother came back. This is so... I was so excited for her. I was gonna get her a dog and everything. I was actually gonna get her a dog. No. All right. Rest in peace, Nicola. I don't even remember where I put the other graves at, bro. You can come back here. I'll fix it later, probably. And I gotta get rid of your ghost. What are you doing? You're planting? Okay. Can you please just... How do we get rid of... I don't want her ghost. Okay, I'll figure out how to get rid of her ghost because it's not coming up, but I'll do that later. I just can't believe that I was legitimately like, I was like, we're not losing her, it's fine. I wasn't even worried. I didn't even think about it as a possibility. Why is life so difficult for me specifically? Who is this? Wait a second. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Cornelius is gonna come back to his dead child. Cornelius should have been here. And he wants to try for another baby with Alice. Please don't tell me this is like a replacement baby, but okay. After Alice gives birth, he wants another one. Okay. Back to Cornelius. First off, apparently Alberto died, which is really sad because they just got back. He must have had an infection or something from battle and passed away. They literally just got back. Anyways. But he was thinking about flirting with him, which is interesting. That's it. I didn't mean to do that. But I just thought that was interesting. Since Nicola was feeling super sad before she passed away, for personal reasons, we're going to say that the cause of her death was like depression, some type of sadness, all that. You see what happens, Nasir? You were so, well, I was gonna say you're so rude. You've been rude to Marjorie. Yeah, you lost your sister. This is the first time any of the siblings have lost one of each other. That's so sad. I can't believe it. Come on, grab a serving. One of those servings was supposed to be for Nicola. And Mary came in here to... Mary feels nothing. Okay. Jesus. Do you care at all? Of course you don't. Why would you care that your little sister died? You tried to kill one of them, like 10 years ago, you know? Lost in this... Oh my gosh. Marjorie's feeling so bad. She lost her sister. The horse she grew up with died. Marjorie... Why do you feel... Marjorie... Wait a second, not Marjorie. Mary, you didn't feel bad about Nicola dying at all, but you're sad about the horse? I can't stand y'all sometimes. Mary, you were actually supposed to be the one bringing peace and happiness and shit. Cornelius, I wonder if he feels bad, like if he had been here, he could have saved her. Because he's literally pleaded for everyone else's life successfully, and the one time he's not around is the one time they actually lose someone. And the someone lost is his biological daughter. I'm sure he considers all of the kids his kids to some extent, but that was his child. These burnt eggs. How did you burn boiled eggs, Mary? That's why we don't let you cook. I'm gonna have Mary just spar with sword. Why are you giving her a sword? She doesn't know how to fight. She didn't fight in a war. What is this? Amir? Are you teaching her to fight? Ignore the Star Wars sounds, y'all. Jesus! Amir! Okay, she's holding her own pretty good for someone with no training. I guess this is how they get their aggression out with each other? By way of sword? It looks like he's trying to kill her. It'd be crazy if she won, huh? I mean, she's the one from... Well, she's not from space. She's from Earth, but she's an alien. Is Grim clapping? Grim, are you... Are you enjoying this fight? Do you think one of them's gonna win? It's a spar. It's not a duel. Which one of y'all won? Was it... I can't tell. What's going on? Stephen wants to know if we want to go over and hang out. We'd love to, but we're sleeping. I don't know which one of you won. I'm gonna say that he stopped before it got out of hand. But okay. She's scared of the Grim Reaper and upset that the horse died. I can't believe that she does not care about Nicola at all. That's crazy to me. You've changed her diaper. You've helped us bathe her. And she's too sad to woohoo. Oh my god, I just want you to have a baby, Mary. That's all I want. Because Amir's birthday is on Friday. Y'all have such little time. It's such little time. Alright, I'll let you mourn as you desire. Alright, y'all, it's go time. She, Alice specifically, is now in labor. And we're gonna go ahead and have this baby. Oh god, I don't have my spinner wheel out or nothing. Wow, I am unprepared. So, alright. I don't know what she's having. So let's go ahead. She's not new to this. She's fine. Oh boy. Okay, luckily I was on the male wheel. Mayday was awful. Yeah, I bet your daughter died. Okay, what is your... Jeffrey, okay. G-O-F-F-E-R. Wait. R-E-Y. Yes. I said something different than what I read and it freaks me out. Okay, Jeffrey Humphreys. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Twin boys. Okay. And Cornelius wants another child after this, which is crazy. Okay, what's yours? What's your name? Ivo. Ivo. Ivo Humphreys. Evo or Ivo? One of the two. Okay, that's it. Okay. No. We do have to roll to see for survival. So first and foremost, let's roll for baby Jeffrey. We'll just roll for both babies, and then we'll do 2 rolls for Alice because we have to roll once for each child. So for babies, we want to avoid numbers 5, 10, 15, and 20. So this is Jeffrey's roll, and he got a 2. So he survives this birth. And Ivo gets a 12, so he also survives. And so we're going to roll twice for Alice. So this first roll for first child, 19. Second one, 9. Right. Alice has successfully given birth to twins, which is really interesting. She hasn't had twins since Nura and Nasir. Okay, so we have... Gosh, I wish I knew that. I would have got 2 bassinets, but I don't even know where the other one's at. Oh, okay. Luckily, it gave me 2 correct bassinets. So I wonder if Mary and this guy are pregnant now as well. Why are you sad? Presence of death from losing a friend. From the horse? You're upset about the horse and not your sister too? Maybe you and Mary are meant for each other, Amir. Maybe you are. Okay, so because she just gave birth, I know for a fact... Oh my god, their birthdays are going to be tomorrow. Okay. I know that Lynota is close to giving birth because they got pregnant pretty much back to back. So I'm just going to leave the babies here. Let me move Jeffrey. We'll put Jeffrey here. We can't do that. We'll put Jeffrey in here with Marjorie for now. But they'll probably be, I don't know where I'm gonna put them, to be completely honest. I'll figure that out later. But she successfully gave birth to boys. Jeffrey, it's so interesting that she gave birth to twins right after losing one. Like, so I wonder what these 2 are gonna look like. They're obviously fraternal. But I wonder if their facial structures or eye colors or anything are gonna look alike. Do you have the green eyes? I think he's got his mom's green eyes. I'm not completely sure though. And Jeffrey's is asleep, so I can't tell either. Which makes me think, hey, you 2 should have a baby. But anyways, let's go and check out Lynota and Stephen and get with Lynota for her birth as well. So we'll stay with her until she gives birth, and then we'll come back. Yeah, because Tuesday is our last day, so we'll end off with the twins aging up. All right, there's a few things going on in Stephen's household right now, including but not limited to the fact that she has a UTI. Lynota has a UTI, so there's actually nothing that I can do about that because antibiotics for that doesn't exist in this time period, so she's just gonna have to suffer with it forever. Secondly, has downstairs herpes. She's probably gonna end up passing this on to Stephen or someone else because our dear girl wants to flirt with this guy called Sir Cullen, who I think he still lives in this village? Question mark? No, he doesn't, so that won't be happening. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. She wants to flirt with another man, but so does her husband. Stephen wants to flirt with Mary. And unlike his brother, who thinks that Mary is basic looking, he thinks that Mary is pretty attractive. So do what you will with that information. It means nothing for now, unless it will. Never mind. Turns out the treatment is automatic, so she'll be fine. How poetic would it have been had it not ended up that way, you know? Every time I pause, something crazy happens. She wants to flirt with Mary too, so unbeknownst to this couple here, they both want to have a little bit of a fling with Mary. I'm not sure how Mary would feel about it. I'd say because she's in love with Stefan, but I would not call what they have going on love at all. They barely get along, much less are in love, you know what I mean? And look who came to visit, the devil himself, Amir. Hi, how's it going, brother? You seem to be in pretty high spirits considering one of our youngest sister actually died. The baby of the family died before the literal babies. The baby before the babies died. Okay. Amir is thriving. He's living life. He's like, is that a rat? Yeah, they got rats in the kitchen. But like, who didn't during this time period in Europe, you know? We all know how the plague started. Okay. We may have missed all of Monday because I misinterpreted when this baby would come, but the baby is here coming now. So let's do this, Linoda. Let us do this. I should have had them like start trying to talk up Mary or something, but I was just speeding through because I was like, she's gonna give birth at any moment. I didn't know it was gonna be the end of the day. But whatever. How you feeling? We got a lot going on. How you feeling? Come on. Oh, another boy. We've been having a lot of boys. Let's spin this wheel again. I didn't know what we were going to be having. And its name is Jasper. Okay, Jasper Smith. Is it just one? Okay, just one. Now let us... Jeez Louise. Let us spin for survival. So for Jasper, we want to avoid numbers 5, 10, 15, and 20. Let's roll. He got a 1, so he survives. And Linoda, we want to avoid number 1. She got a 9. Nice. So everyone survived this episode. Well, so far, except for Nicola, apparently. But Stephen's first child, a little son. He's conquered out, but he'll wake up at some point. We'll age him up next episode, but we're gonna hop back into our main household and end off the episode by aging up the boys for this last day of the year. Here he goes. Nasir dislikes arguments. You start them. Well, I guess he likes being mean, but he doesn't like when people argue back, which I've met a lot of people like that, so sure. And you completely ignore him? I know he started it. Oh my god. Do you have like a preference for your sons or something? That's ridiculous. She's innocent. You keep yelling at her. Oh man. Alice, what's going on with you? All right, let's start aging up these kids. Come on up here, Alice. Get to Jeffrey. I thought Cornelius wasn't here, which is why I didn't have him do it. I didn't know he was right there. Okay, so for infants, the numbers we want to avoid are 12, 16, and 18. So let me just go ahead and roll for Jeffrey. He got a 15, so he survived. I got nervous for a second. Jeffrey survives. Do what you want. And let's go to Ivo. Or Evo. I'll say Evo. I think it might be Evo. And let's roll for this lad. He also got a 15. 12, 16, 18. Yeah. Okay. Nice. They both survive into their infantness. Is he blonde? What the heck? I have no clue what I'm looking at. So before I end off this episode, we will take these two into Create a Sim to see what they look like. And oh, he's so cute. I'll be right back. All right, here is little Jeffrey. He's got some pretty subtle freckles. I'm gonna say those are Cornelius's lips and maybe Cornelius's eyes, question mark. He's got Cornelius's hair. And yeah, he does not have the signature Smith green eyes, which is really interesting to me. All right, yeah, he looks like a baby. I really won't see a lot of his features so he's a child. He's super cute though and very wide-eyed. I know all the infants and toddlers have wide eyes, but don't his eyes feel like a little wider? No? Maybe it's just me. And here is our adorable little Ivo. Or Evo. I don't know yet. He's really cute. He looks very similar to his twin, but I can see that they have different shaped lips. I can't remember what Jeffrey's nose looked like. They have the same eye shape, obviously a different color. He has the signature Smith eyes. He has freckles, but his freckles are a lot lighter. It almost, I'm assuming that this is just maybe some type of oh geez, the skin condition where you have patches of light skin, like this lighter than your skin tone. I maybe he has that just like in freckle form. I don't know. And he's blonde. Interestingly enough, we had a random blonde with Humphrey as well. Maybe someone on Cornelius's side has blonde hair, and this is like a recessive gene. Because with Humphrey, we was like, well, he's part alien. The brown hair they have is fake anyway, so I guess his genetics when it made himself human was just like, here we go. I don't know. I think it'd be really interesting to see the differences in them because they really don't look alike in any aspect at all. And I love that about them. Because when Nura and Nasir were born, besides the fact that they are both, besides being opposite gender, they looked very similar. So with that all said and done, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. Oh my God, we've done so much. This is going to be a shorter episode like last one's was, but geez, I feel like we've just done so much with this family this year. Amir came back. He didn't die in the war. He was going through it with his wife. They're trying for a baby. I don't think she's pregnant, to be honest, but we'll see next episode. What is your name? Alice. I don't know why I'm blanking on Alice's name all of a sudden, but Alice gave birth to twin boys apparently and is planning on getting pregnant one more time with Cornelius. Stephen and Lynota gave birth to their first baby boy. Everyone survived except for Nicola. I thought we were going to lose one of the newborns, one of the babies, but no, we lost Nicola this episode, which is really tragic, but we haven't had a death in a while, so I guess it's fitting, but still tragic nonetheless that the youngest one died, or like our girls seem to be having a difficult time. Besides Marjorie, I think. Well, Marjorie's having a difficult time in a different sense, but Nura, after dying, has her whole sexual thing, and she's living with someone who is married and has a child and all that, and secretly is like a secret lesbian and all that. That's a difficult life to live. Nicola just died after being like emotionally neglected for her entire toddlerhood, unfortunately. And Marjorie is now the only girl in the house because her sister is gone, and the other sister just passed away. And she is dealing with Alice just like not being on her side or sticking up for her at all. Which, in some cases I would say, oh, it's because Alice has a preference for her sons over her daughters. But we saw how she was with Nura. I don't know what it is, but she's defending the mess out of Nasir. And I can't figure out why. And she's taking that, like, I'm not gonna say she's taking it out on Marjorie, but Marjorie's the one kind of being punished and yelled at for being mean and rude when her hostile brother, who wakes up angry, goes about his day hostile. Is just, I don't know, but maybe things will be different with this new batch of kids. I hate to say batch, like she's a chicken or something, but these next couple of kids, and hopefully one more and not twins again, will grow up a little bit differently. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye.